Aloha. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm gonna wait just a minute to see who jumps on real quick. It's kind of a captivating title, isn't it? Let me show you around real quick while we have a couple folks jumping on. The waves are excellent this morning. It's morning here where I'm at, and out here having my coffee. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm gonna have to grab a board and get out there on these waves this morning because they are absolutely beautiful. We don't always get good waves out here on this beach all the time. There we got one of our neighbors coming in out of the water. Good morning, Betty. How you doing? Thomas, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Glad you could jump on real quick. Thanks. If y'all get a chance, if y'all want to share this, Scott, welcome. What's going on, brother? It's been a long time. How you doing? Scott Jones and I and Thomas, man, we've all grown up together. Share this with other guys if you want to share this with other guys who you think might want to listen to this real quick conversation that was actually inspired between a conversation between myself and Thomas, man. Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I just want to see, I know my face is gonna be kind of dark, but this ain't about my face. This is about the message that I want to share with you today, because I had a conversation, and I have these conversations quite often actually. It's not rare, it's just I like to have these conversations that I have throughout the week. And by the way, I've just started on my podcast, the very first, yesterday launched the very first, let me see if I get this right, 5-minute Aloha Friday on my podcast. And you can find the very first one at menofabundance.com/080. That's the first one. I kind of messed it up because I didn't post it properly, and I talk about it. I had to go ahead and revamp a few things. But hey, Thomas, thanks for sharing the video, man. Thanks for sharing this. I know other guys are going to want to hear this for sure, because it's a very hot topic, and I have this conversation with quite a few guys quite often actually. But this one, you know, talking about trying to be the best man that you can possibly be. And I want to say right up front, I'm far from done. As I always say, I like to improve my foxhole. I love my life. I love where I'm at. I'm living this beautiful, abundant lifestyle. I have my son is my second boy is graduating from high school tomorrow. Hard to believe. My oldest boy is off in the Army doing his thing, and my youngest is 7. So, and everybody's healthy. We're just having an amazing, amazing time. My lovely wife has helped me grow more than anybody in the world. But I'm far from perfect, and I'm on this journey to constantly improve my foxhole, to constantly improve myself, to make myself better tomorrow than I am today. And I do that through communities of men that I associate with. And sometimes they're physical groups, but most of the time they're groups that I associate with online. They're books that I read. And I want you to know, for those of you men that are out there that feel like you're in a lonely path, the recycle truck's coming around, so you probably hear that. Michael, welcome. The way that I do what I can to, first off, let me just point this out. You're not alone. If you're a man that's on a path that's trying to live a better life, compared to, many of you know what I was like growing up and the environment that I grew up in. Many of you knew me early on in my career as a soldier. Let's just say I feel I was a good and fair person, but I wasn't doing things the way I feel a man should be carrying on with his life. Let's just leave it at that, because I don't want to get into all that right now. But along the way, I've had mentors, and I've had coaches, and I've had people that have picked me up and really shown me what it's like to actually be a man of abundance, a good man, a good man in the eyes of God. And it hasn't been an easy journey, but I want you to know that you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. There are groups of men out there that are doing what we can and doing what they can to bring men together so that we can learn from each other and we can correct each other. The type of men that have the balls to look you in the face and say, stop that. That what you're doing right there is not right. It's not right in the eyes of for your wife, for your spouse. It's not right in the eyes of God. It's not right. It's just not right. Or to put you on the right path. Or to say, hey, I like what you're doing in your life. Can you share some of that, some of your wisdom and some of your knowledge with me? These groups are out there. And if you feel that you're on the wrong path, the hard truth is you're probably hanging around, or let me rephrase that. If you feel that you're on this path alone, and there's not many men that are around to really lead you and develop you and coach you and mentor you, the fact of the matter is you're in the wrong groups. You're hanging around with the wrong men. The fact of the matter is you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And the more you spend with those people that are destructive, that are not living the abundant life that you want, then it's time for you to change your top 5. The way you do that is to either get in a group, in a physical group in your local community, get into a group online, a Facebook group, get into a forum like the one I'm building. I'm getting ready to launch here in just a couple weeks. I'm so excited about it. The Men of Abundance Society. That's not going to be on Facebook. It's going to be housed at my website at menofabundance.com. And we are going to have these hard conversations. We're going to teach each other skills that we're going to be able to use throughout life. I have this Commit to 3, and it's a commitment app that I have. It just popped up. But you know, there's so many ways that you can get around the type of people that you really want to be like, so that you can become the man that you want to be. Deuce, welcome. And it's not easy. Here's the thing. You can just meander through life and live a good life and really just not get to where you want to be in life just by going to work, coming home, sitting on the couch, watching TV, have a beer or whatever. But I want you to go to work, come home, and get involved in your family's life. Get involved in your kids' lives. Get involved in your spouse's life. And have that strong connection. I want you to constantly be improving your foxhole, to constantly be improving yourself. If that's not what you want, cool. But if that is what you want, then come join us at Men of Abundance. Go join Order of Man with Ryan Mickler. Go join, I can name off a couple other groups that I would personally recommend based on who you are and where you want to go in life. So the message here is, I'm babbling on at this point. I generally don't like to let these be too long. The message here is, you are not alone. Missy and Steve, what's going on? How you guys doing? The fact of the matter is, you are not alone. You know the type of man that you want to be, and you know what your background is, but you know where you want to go, and you're not alone. There are men out there that are just like you, that want to constantly be the best father that they can be the best husband that they can be the best servant to your community that you can be. And there's communities out there like Men of Abundance that want to help you do that. And by me helping you do that, I'm further improving myself as well. Josh, what's going on, man? Are you back yet? I don't know if you're home yet, or are you still over on Kauai? But it's just an amazing thing to... What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm out here. I got my own coffee. Peeps this time, Josh. Let's go surf. Let's do it. The waves are unbelievable this morning. Anyway, I'm going to close this up, guys. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for you that shared this. Really, just get into a group of men who are headed to where you want to be. Because like I was saying, by me sharing my knowledge and experience with you, I'm learning from you as well. And it's just making me a better person, because one of the best ways to learn a skill is to teach it. And then learn from as the other individuals grow. All right, I'm babbling at this point. I'm going to go. Looks like me and Josh are going to go out and hit some waves. I want you all to have an amazing weekend and get ready for next week. Go check out my very first 5-minute Aloha Friday podcast at menofabundance.com. 080. All right, aloha. Take care. Thanks, Thomas. Let me see if I can zoom in on these waves. It's hard to zoom in on this thing. All right. Way out.